Welcome everybody to the final installment of this Big Bear tournament in Ann Arbor. And for the last and final game, we're going to be playing the Kentucky Thoroughbreds, the second team that we played in first game yesterday morning. The result of that game was in the Foxes' favor. It was a 7-3 game, but it was a hard-fought start to finish. And I guess the way that this tournament is shaken out, the top four teams all had 2-1 records, and we missed the first and second, the top last game by 2 goals. Apparently, 1 goal that could have been an empty netter yesterday, and 1 goal that got kicked in by the opposing team. That would have done it for us. We would have been in the championship round. But as it is, we're fighting for the third place here. Against, again, a very good team. Has only lost against us. So hopefully the kids got well rested this last night. And we did get back in pretty late and back to the rink pretty early. Never heard that chant before. Staying consistent with previous games. Called off with Bolsinger and Hyde. Grant Launder and Isaac Watson back. Puck up the boards and into the Thoroughbred zone. Pursuing behind is Hyde and Baldoff. Puck contained by the Foxes. Hyde trying to find Bolsinger. Gets hit weird. That puck's going to come out. Sorry about the camera work. Hyde will knock it out of the Thoroughbred zone, but they regain. Turned around. Over Bolsinger with the puck. Trying to advance it forward. Thoroughbreds leaving the puck behind, having to reset. Cut off by Bolsinger. Alex Karen steps in. That puck is up and out of play. Jack Cairns and Taylor on this line. Shelton and Dwarmeyer back. Thoroughbreds advance to the zone. Curling in, get out in front, and Marco able to bounce out to the side. And now it's Jack trying to pass it over to Taylor, and they send it in deep and around the net. Jack working the boards with Taylor. Dwarmeyer keeping it in, chipping in deep. Thoroughbreds 2-on-1 trying to center that pass. They set up in front. Got a big man to send it around the boards. Up and out. Jack and Taylor working behind. Cairns trying to ball it up. Taylor getting it up to Cairns. Cairns takes a shot out in front. Jack getting a stick on it. Another blast from Jack from the slot. Finding some Thoroughbreds on the way, and Cairns goes down. Looks like he's struggling to get up. Puck back to Lounder. Lounder able to get it to Cairns. Cairns with Greger. Now Jack. Another shot by Jack. And they're able to glove it. Good pressure on the net there.
Go boxes!
Barefoot and McFall step on to join Greger. That puck took a line towards the net. Dwarmeyer able to poke it back in, but it comes back out. Good back check by Barefoot. That puck comes way out. As Greger trying to get to it. Barefoot following it up. Lost it beneath his feet. Advancing it towards the net and fall. He'll send one in. It's out front. Yes, it gets in! Mason Greger able to clean that up. Finds the loose change and buries it in deep. Good pressure on that puck by that line. Dogged it the whole time. Creating opportunities for the Foxes. Getting on the board first here. Puck now in the Thoroughbred zone. Chipped out. Shelton able to keep him wide. Now back in the corner. Thoroughbred still with the puck. They sling it out to the slot. Bolsinger trying to feed it. A good no-look pass out to center. Took ball off by surprise. That puck comes all the way out to neutral. D-to-D pass. Shelton. Foxes reset. Shelton dumps it in. With Bolsinger in the corner. Shoulder by Hyde. And Thoroughbreds advance into the zone. Leave it up in the corner. Cut off by Dwarmeyer. Feeds it up to Shelton. Dwarmeyer sends it around the horn. Thoroughbreds trying to get a stick on it. That goes and hits Barco's blocker. Good liner. Now out in front, comes across the crease. Back in and against the post and behind the net. Now it's Bolsinger working the wall. A shot comes in and Marco will stop that. Cairns on the face-off. Thoroughbreds get a shot across the bow into the corner. Lounder working the puck. Heads up. He'll sling it out to the center. Looking for Taylor mid-stride. Thoroughbreds pick it up. We'll blast one in. Marco Ray will stop that puck beneath pads. Thoroughbreds maintaining possession behind the net. Grant steps in. They throw one in on a blocker. Foxes set it behind. Thoroughbreds still with possession. They'll sling one another behind the net. Jack will be able to chip it out. No icing is called. And it's Taylor. Gets lifted off his skates along the wall. They pass it right out into neutral ice. Watson taking his time. Gormeyer in to help. Up to Taylor. Taylor trying to get it in deep. Cut off by Thoroughbreds and turned back around. Now in deep into the Foxes zone, into the corner. Jack trying to advance it up to Taylor. Taylor giving chase. He gets a big man in the corner. Jack gets lifted off of his skates. Karen's able to get a body on him. Good chip at the line, Taylor. Working it in deep, and Karen's with a pass. Actually, hit shot on net. Goes off the pads. Trying to get up to Jack, who's sitting in front of the net. Thoroughbreds dump one in. And we'll get a line change. Jack trying to pass it out, finds the Thoroughbred. In the corner, barefoot working. Shelton steps in there. 3 Foxes on the boards in the scrum. Mason Greger able to find it. Greger's got barefoot with him. He'll take a shot. And the Thoroughbreds goalie will love that one to stop the play. Lounder from the point trying to set him one in. Good back behind shot by Barefoot. Working behind the net is Greger. Getting smashed McFall. Now back to Barefoot. He'll push it back to Lounder. Lounder slowing it up. He'll pass it back into neutral. Barefoot picks it up. Barefoot on the attack. He'll send one in. They'll chip it to the side. Barefoot first to it. Centering pass out in front. And they'll collect it. Barefoot, Greger, and McFall still on the ice. Lounder and Watson back. Lounder winds one up. Lofted in. Backhand shot by Barefoot. They send it out, and it just gets past Watson. Watson trying to backhand it up. Thoroughbreds on the attack. Watson bats it to the side. Barefoot back to help. McFall sends a great pass up to Greger. Greger holds up. He gets knocked off his skates. Barefoot finds his biscuit. Taking the shot over to McFall. McFall can't pull the trigger. He gets a stick in the way. Great setup, great vision by Barefoot. Thoroughbreds on the attack. Dwermeyer with a great poke. Able to lift that puck off his stick. Over to Dwermeyer. Dwermeyer trying to clear it, but can't. Taking a shot wide of the net around the corner. And now Baldoff will pick up the puck. Hyde working it into the zone. Baldoff and Hyde trying to keep it in. They chip. Tormeyer sends it to Shelton. Good passing there. Good puck movement by the Foxes. Hyde in the zone. Sends it across the ice. Tormeyer. He'll send one in. Bolsinger catches that one off. He'll try to sling one in. Finds the defenders on the way. Now back in the corner. Balled off with the puck. Trying to dish it over. Comes out to Shelton. Shelton resets. Sends it back in. Cut off pass by Connor Hyde. A shot deflected. Still in. Tormeyer trying to work. Comes out. Balled off with the puck now. I'm trying to find Bolsinger. Didn't make it over. Up the board and out. Bolsinger gets taken out. Baldoff gets in there. Thoroughbreds gain the zone. He'll sling one in behind the net. Shelton up the boards and out. Probably going to have enough for icing. Cairns in that face-off. They get a quick shot. Goes wide. They sling it back in. Into the slot. Thoroughbreds step up. Sling another one in. They pick it up behind the net. Lounder getting an elbow to the head. Goes down. And they'll send it out to Gregor. They'll finish away, but that goes up and out of play. As there is no glass on the boards there. Thoroughbreds keep it in, maintain puck possession. Jack able to lift it off for a second, pass it to the defense, sling one in. It's loose, and it's a scrum. Lounder ends up with it and chips it out. Now Taylor gets in there. Still dogging them. They turn it back around. Lounder back. He'll sling it up to Jack. Jack trying to chip it over to Cairns. Deflected into the zone. They'll loft it right back out to center. Up the boards it goes. Thoroughbreds possession. A little tic-tac there. A shot on goal. Watson able to get in front of it. Watson up to Gregor, who gets pounded at the line. Sheldon up to Jack. Jack cross-ice pass to Gregor. Another great vision. They poke it right back out. Fox is having to reset. It should be offsides, but they don't call it. The whistles are not blowing today. Big collision out here in front. And now it's Shelton driving towards the net. 2-on-1. Takes the shot. They deflect it wide. They tip it up and out. A big hit. The Foxes regain the zone. And they deflect it right back. Turn the other way. Dwormeyer trying to get a body on it. McFall helping out. Cut off by Dwormeyer. He'll take that puck and skate it. And take it up the ice. Then he'll dump it in. McFall and Gregor there. Nice pass by Watson to Barefoot. Barefoot back. Watson takes a step up. Good chip by Watson. Thoroughbreds advancing the puck, loses it. Barefoot in the way, trying to send it out, up to Mason. He chips it out. He gets hit hard. Thoroughbreds turn it, send it wide of the net, up and into the netting. So we're going to stop a play. Very physical series there. 16 seconds left here in the first period. Non-stop action. Puck all the way back down, and that'll do it here for the first period. Foxes leading by 1. Oh. Just reset.
Oh, reset?
Okay, yep. Thanks. Thoroughbreds on the quick face-off. Sling it in deep. Take a shot. Goes behind the net. Up the boards, Bolsinger getting the body on there. They sing it, advance it closer. Cut off by Shelton. Foxes can't clear it. Goes back in deep. Dormeyer trying to get a stick on it. Thoroughbred still with possession, skating around. Up to the point. Dish it back in with a redirect. Shelton in the way. Balled off with the puck. And Hyde. Gonna get a trip on on Baldoff. So number 16 for the Thoroughbreds. We're gonna spend 1:30 in the box for tripping. And 15, yeah. There we go. Back to Shelton. Shelton will skate it in. Pops out, and they push it out into the zone. Baldoff getting the stick in there, poking it to the corner. Back around the other way, Barefoot trying to loft it out. Thoroughbreds maintain possession. Barefoot finish it off up the neutral. Baldoff able to bat that puck away. Now it's Connor Hyde on the attack. Pushes it over, trying to get to Bolsinger. Puck cut off. And now it's Watson. Watson in, he'll sling it. He'll bat it wide. Barefoot trying to get to it. Blast by Bolsinger into the glove. That's still loose. They'll send it back. Baldoff can't keep a stick on it. Pass it to Watson. Watson stepping in. He skate through them. trying to find somebody out front, and they'll chip it out to center ice. Balled off, taking the advancing the puck in, slings one up and over the net. And Karen's in now. Bolsinger trying to get a shot on that. And Thoroughbreds turning it around. Chipped on the line by Watson. That should be, I guess they got it back in time. That pass knocks him over. And now it's Watson. Takes his shot, goes off the foot of the defender. Oh, shot by High. He pushes it back, and Bolsinger can't get in there. Great effort by that line. Unable to find the back of the net. Dormeyer contains, he'll send it back in deep. Jack working with Cairns and Taylor. Jack will send it to Shelton. Shelton will line one up. Hits defender on the way in. Foxes can't get a stick on it. Thoroughbreds pick it up, find somebody in stride. Great stick by Dormeyer, slows him down. That shot goes off the pad and into the center. Now it's Taylor with some speed. Colton Jack finds it, takes a shot, and it's loose. Taylor worked behind the net, trying to center that pass and doesn't get to Cairns. Cairns on the wall. Sends it across, trying to find Jack. Good interference. Jack centering pass again, now behind, and the goalie will freeze it. Mounder sends one in. Gets all the way to the goalie. It's at loose out front, and we get it in! Cleaning it up. Mason Greger finding the back of the net. Again, just that interference and presence in front of the net. Foxes lead by 2. Both of those goals coming from the point. And with Foxes standing in front of the net, finding those loose pucks. And this line, I think, the second time they scored. Watson goes in. It's chipped. Now back out the center. They send no icing. I'm not sure why. Launder back to receive. Certainly icing. McFall getting bodied out in front. Thoroughbreds end up with a stick, but Watson back to pick it up, sends it back up to McFall. McFall looking for Greger across the ice. Thoroughbreds reset. Back into the zone. Take a shot. It's loose. And they'll find the back. Off the rebound. Comes right out to the center slot. And they're ready for it. Shot up and over the glove hand of Marco. Tough one to beat. Thoroughbreds keep. We'll send it back in deep. Behind the net. Shelton with it. Getting it up to Hyde. Hyde will skate it out. Trying to find balled off mid-ice, and Thoroughbreds get there first. Lofted up and deep. Connor Hyde with some pressure on the puck. The big man. Thoroughbreds on the attack. Puck is loose and still loose. Into the corner. Good block save by Marco. Up the boards. Shelton will return to center. Dormeyer able to find that puck. Now it's balled off. Skated it out. We'll sling it up the corner. And the Thoroughbreds advancing. Good chip there. Take a shot in. Marco Ray blocks again. Centering pass batted away by the Foxes. Back in it comes. Another good shot. Marco reaching for it. Can't get to it. Thoroughbreds again with another pass, and that puck clears the zone. Bolsinger trying to get to that puck. Get around one, and they can't maintain possession behind the net now. Dwormar digs it out. Well, back behind the net. Dwormar there again. Cairns with a good shoulder. Thoroughbreds finding the puck on the other side. Still can't clear it. It's Bolsinger, 2-on-1. That shot goes off the pads, batted wide. Cairns there. Squirts out, back to neutral. Watson looking for Jack across. It should have been probably called offside as we have a Fox trying to get off the ice. They'll loft one in. Lounder will take the puck. They'll send it all the way across the boards. They'll collect it in their own zone, turn it back around. Hit somebody in stride, try to dish it in. Served up to the center. Lounder trying to knock it out of the way. It's still loose. It's a scrum. Goes wide. Now behind. Jack trying to advance it up. They'll take a shot. Goes off Watson. They're not going to feel good. That center pass across. It's deflected the other side. Cairns giving chase. Thoroughbreds playing keep away. It's Taylor. Can't get enough on it. Cairns will finally clear it. Been a long shift for these ones. They get right back at it, back in the Fox's zone. Cross ice pass, cut off. Still floated towards Marco. My goodness. Now Watson with some speed. Got Taylor with him. Good. Crazy interference there. Cairns goes down hard. Jack will dump it in, giving the Foxes a chance to change lines. Stepping on the ice is Gregor. Shelton, Dwormeyer, barefoot, McFall. A long shift for those guys. McFall leaning into the wall there. Puck over to the other side. Dwormeyer looking up. Gregor getting hit from behind there. Maybe offsides on the Thoroughbreds. Thoroughbred hit his own guy. He goes down into the corner. Gregor with barefoot. Not able to chip it. McFall reaching. Shelton will send it back. It comes out. Should be offsides, but they don't call it. That one does come out. Offsides is called.
Come on, Foxes!
Puck comes all the way down into the Thoroughbred zone. Mason Gregor giving fight. Puck held in by Barefoot. Advancing the puck. He'll sling it across. Puck cut off on its way out by McFall. Can't handle it. Watson in the side. Thoroughbreds advance the puck. Oh, pass over there. Shelton able to disrupt it. That puck will come out. Thoroughbreds resetting. Bring out to the center. And shot from the point. Comes in behind the net. And they missed the shot. That puck comes out. Barefoot, give and chase. Barefoot, getting to it. Thoroughbreds receive it. They'll sling it out to center. Chip by Watson, but they find it. Oh, shot goes off of Marco Ray's pad and into the net, stopping the play. Crazy changes of possession here in the second. Off the face-off. Puck left behind. Connor Hyde able to chip it. Bolsinger advancing it. And that's going to be offsides as his momentum carries him over the line. 10 push-ups. Thoroughbreds still hang on to the puck. Able to find the back of the net. He drags it across the paint. Tied up here with a minute and 26 seconds left in the second period. Balled off, advancing the puck in the zone. Skated around, takes a shot, goes up and over the net. Cut off by Hyde. He'll take a step. Takes a shot. Ping pongs around. Bolsinger finds it, sends it to Shelton. Shelton sends it in. It's loose out in front, and they collect it.
Come on, Foxes!
Karen sending that puck close. Back with the puck, sends it in. Out in front, Jack can't backhand that up and over the pads. Karen's on the wall. Wormeyer advances it back. Puck comes out. They send it to Shelton. Shelton up the boards. Now back in the Thoroughbred end. Taylor. Against the big man. I love that. Ties him up on the wall. Jack in there to help. Taylor just leaning on him. Back around and up the boards it goes. Shelton keeps it in for now. They get it past him. Wormeyer turns it around. Shelton picks it up. And he'll dump it in deep. That'll do it here for the second period. The Foxes and the Thoroughbreds tied at 2.
Go Foxes!
Gregor barefoot and McFall stepping on the ice to start us off here for the third period. Chipped up Gregor. Thoroughbreds will send it back in deep. Barefoot trying to work it up. They cut it off. They'll chip up, blast off the post. Watson around the boards. McFall chases. Can't quite reach it. They'll get behind. Gregor off to the races, trying to get to him. Gets out there. Gregor finding the puck, trying to line it up. Can't take the shot. Barefoot in there. It's a scrum. The elbow on Mason Gregor. Again, if he's able to pick up that puck and turn it around, where Thoroughbreds turn it. Thoroughbred end up with it. Good touch by Lounder. They get it in. Unable to track it. They carve out to the slot. Able to quickly pull the trigger there. From top shelf. Thoroughbreds out muscling the Foxes here. Advancing the puck again into the Foxes zone, deep into the corner. Baldoff sends it around, trying to find Hod in the wall. Thoroughbreds pick it up and skate it in. Foxes get a stick on that. Shot. That puck goes behind the net, behind in the corner into Wormeyer. Holsinger. Able to muscle past both, takes a line, takes a shot, trying to look for a rebound. They'll chip it out to the point. Shelton will send it back in deep. Bolsinger lined up on the wall. Puck will get past Shelton. Dwormeyer and Connor Hyde able to get in there. Baldoff on the attack with Connor Hyde with him. Take a line in. Going to get a penalty here as the hand's up. The Foxes will go on a power play for a slash. Hyde's still on the ice. He does get up, but he's not feeling good. Fox advances the puck to the net. Will sling it out to the side. Held in by Dwormeyer. Cairns will pick it up in deep. Puck gets past Dwormeyer and it goes all the way. Shelton has got some speed. They'll dish close to the net behind.
Come on, Foxes!
Up the boards, Dwormeyer. Bouncing towards the puck. Jack finds it, sends it out in front. Cairns trying to get to that puck. Just hopped up over his stick, and Thoroughbreds gain the zone. Shelton turns it down. Thoroughbreds gaining an angle. First one, two in the corner. Trying to bounce it on the back of the goalie. Jack clears. Offsides on the Thoroughbreds. Hyde back on the ice. Good to see. Watson dishing out center. Lost underneath. Levi picks it up. He'll sew it up. Bolsinger blasts one in. Baldock gets hooked to heck. Going to be offsides on the Foxes. Another great save by Ray as they carry it past to the net. We're going to get a penalty here as a high hit to the head there. Foxes another power play. They call no ice. I have no idea why. Comes all the way down. Thoroughbreds pick it up. Connor Hyde helps him out. Marco Ray will collect that puck. Puck is cleared. Hyde giving chase. Good back check by Barefoot. Now Bolsinger slings it to Hyde. Finds the ball off the charge. Passing over Bolsinger. They close that lane up. Ball now behind the net. Thoroughbreds sling it up the boards. Held by Watson. Watson advances the puck in. Uses his body. Lift off his skates. Around the boards to Bolsinger. Bolsinger bats it back in deep. The shot goes in! Lucas Barefoot with the goal. Able to find that from a extreme angle from the side of the net. Hawks is able to capitalize on that power play, tying it up at 3.
Foxes!
Shelton up the jack. Pushing in the zone. They send it right back out to neutral ice. Dormeyer. Back up to neutral. They're going to be offsides on the Thoroughbreds.
Go Foxes!
Thoroughbreds able to advance the puck. Now in the corner, they'll tap it to Ray. Jack gets knocked off. Shelton clears it. That should have been offsides, but they didn't call it. They didn't call that icing, so I guess we're back. What the heck is going on? Shot on goal by Taylor, dogging that puck. That puck is able to find way out of the zone. Shelton up the jack, trying to find him on the wall. Good idea. Thoroughbreds turn it around. They go in deep. Shelton staying with them. Knocks him off the puck. And he'll pass up into center. Taylor and Jack, forecheck. Back into the zone. Finding the slot. Takes the shot, gets it in. So just like that, Thoroughbreds come back to lead mid-third period.
Come on, Foxes!
Barefoot getting it in. Still with the puck. Advance to the puck. Then a shot on goal. And they get it in. Barefoot with his second. Nobody knew where that puck was. I thought it had bottled up, but no. Fox's Barefoot. So 2 for him, 2 for Gregor. Back to Shelton. Shelton trying to find Gregor. Thoroughbreds gain the zone. And Shelton trying to body on puck. Back in deep it goes. Thoroughbreds maintain a presence out in front. They'll knock it out themselves. It's going to be offsides for the Thoroughbreds. I think the refs are just as sleepy as like, well, I don't know what's going on. Late to the whistle, missed call completely, just basics even. Barefoot again on the faceoff. Shelton lofts it out to center. Goes past McFall and Gregor. They'll turn it around. Stop at the feet. Does come out though. They'll tip it around Tormeyer. Mason, a great back check. Can't clear it yet. Over to the side. No line one up. Shelton gets a stick on it. Up the boards. Thoroughbreds keep it in. Baldoff chips it over to McFall. McFall able to finish it. McFall finds it in the center ice. Chips it over to Gregor. Gregor knocks him off his skates. We'll tip it around. Back up the boards and into the Thoroughbreds. And where is that puck? McFall on the forecheck. Baldoff getting the stick in there. Able to unseat it. Goes the other way. Passing up to Gregor on the line. It'll skate just to the goalie and they'll freeze the puck. Nice to see Baldoff actually passing it up. Jeez. Took him a moment.
Come on, Foxes!
Thoroughbreds on the attack. It's Lounder. They leave up the puck. They have to hold. Looking for that pass out front. Baldoff goes in. They hit him get from behind. A good scrum there. Got away with some stuff. Puck is loose. That shot goes up and behind the net. The refs again not calling anything. A couple cross checks in there on that scrum. Lounder finding the puck. Up the board and out. Pass over to Hyde. Ahead of him. They meet him at the line, turn it around. Baldoff will try to dump it in, but it goes off the ref. Back in the center. Shelton will send it back in deep. Hyde and Bolsinger on the forecheck. Finding the slot, Gray will tip it wide. Shelton gets in there. Thoroughbreds swarming him. He pushes it up to Bolsinger. They're able to intercept that and send it back around. That was a cross the crease pass. It's just pass back out of the ice. Connor. They turn it around. Good push there by Shelton. Jeez, oh man, back into the corner. Taylor returns, working that puck free. And pass up to Connor and tips it out. He's going to find a way to get off the ice. That shot comes in all the way from the center point, goes off Marco's chest. Looks like it hurt. Back in front of the net, Marco falls on it. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Very tight game. Kids are tired. They are tired. And sore. Puck comes all the way across the bow again, back into the corner. Thoroughbreds. Can't take the shot. Still in the zone. Watson dishing it to Jack. Jack turning around. Trying to get it to Taylor. And back in the zone. Dormeyer sends it around the boards up to Jack. That comes out. Cairns turning around. He gets turned over in the neutral.
There you go. Good job, James.
No icing there. Fox is sending it deep. Cairns on the floor. Good tap on the line there. Lets it go. Trying to get it up to. That goes back in deep. Nice Watson. Leaves it behind. Take the shot. That gets deflected in the corner. Constant pressure by the. They looked a little better rested. Cairns getting the body on him. Fall trying to chip it up. They'll send one in. Tormeyer now behind. The ref's got his hand up. Gonna get a penalty on the Foxes. Not sure. 58. Watson. Gonna go to the box. Didn't see what happened. So Foxes now on the penalty kill with 36 seconds left. Jack, Barefoot, Launder, and Shelton going to hold down the fort. And Barefoot is off to the races. He's got the puck still. He's heading in. He'll send one. They dive on that puck. Get a stick on it. Launder keeps it in. Unbelievable effort by Barefoot. They say they'll sling it back in the third. 17 seconds left. Shelton. He'll dump it back in to the zone deep. Barefoot and Jack working behind. Advance the puck up. And that'll do it for this game. And I'm not sure if they're going to do anything. The Foxes tie with the Thoroughbreds. Unsure if they're going to go into overtime or not. Probably not. We'll see. Looks like they are not getting off the ice, so lining up now. So that'll conclude.
Good job, Foxes.
That'll conclude the journey here today. The Foxes tie with the Thoroughbreds here for third place in this tournament. Thanks for joining us this weekend. The Foxes Network from here in the beautiful Ann Arbor signing off. Hope everybody has a safe trip, travels home. Got you on the next one.